So this is James Kalm, the guy on the bike. Welcome you all back for another half-assed report here. We're going to sneak right in here at Pierogi and take a look at an exhibition by Dawn Clements. Well, this exhibition is a group of new works by Dawn, and she's collaborating with the sculptor Marc Leuthold. Oh, this is a beautiful piece. This is titled Rome, Brooklyn Branches. 2011 ballpoint pen, ink on paper, approximately 44 by 33 inches. And oh, if she does all that freehand, that is pretty darn good. She's got her little notes in there. So a great frame. A lot of miter cutting with that. I don't have a copy of the press release, but as I remember, Dawn made this kind of a year-long project where she was doing one, I don't know what, section, 8 by 10 inch section of a drawing every day, and then pasting them together. And I think a lot of them are based on this tabletop. Oh, is this the artist right here?
He was just explaining.
Marc? You're Marc?
Yeah.
Congratulations. So this is the table that's used for a lot of the still lives, right?
Yeah. And another early.
Okay. Well, he's being interviewed. That's all right. He's being interviewed by the very famous blogger Parag Vartanian of Hyperallergic. There's the famous blogger and artist herself, Nancy Baker, troublemaker. How are you doing?
I'm fine, trying to figure out what kind of trouble to get into.
Well, you're in a good place to start.
Brooklyn, baby.
So this large piece is all basically a collage together drawing, and I believe it's Sumi ink. And I think the interesting thing is that Dawn kind of starts at a particular point of interest and then kind of expands the drawing in whichever way it seems to go for her. Hello. Oh, Joe Amrhein, the proprietor here. Oh, this guy had the show last month. Well, I've been an admirer of Dawn's work for years now. This is a watercolor, which I haven't seen too many of these in the past, but I always like to see artists sort of testing themselves, pushing into new areas. Oh, there's Kim Jones, the world-famous performance artist. Oh, hey, there's William Pajita and his beautiful wife, Kristen Jensen. Oh, there's a great artist, John J. O'Connor, who's also one of the, what I call the meta drawers. Give us a quick appreciation. What do you think of Dawn's work in the new show?
Oh, I think it's some of the best I've ever seen that she's made before, so I absolutely love it.
Now you're someone
I'm not good on camera like that.
You're someone that also does a lot of large-scale drawings, and I've called it meta drawing. What is it about working on drawings on paper in that scale that's kind of attractive for you?
Oh, I mean, for both of us, I think it's a process that takes place over a long period of time. So it kind of gradually builds, and it's sort of the idea of working on a small scale thing that accumulates to something really more monumental. And I love that process a lot. So, I think Dawn does the same, but in hers it's kind of folded, so she's seeing like parts from a certain point of view, then it changes,
Yes.
and eventually it kind of turns into this multiple point of view.
We like it.
Size drawing. Anyway,
We like it, right?
that's as much as I can say.
Thanks, John. We'll take a little run through the back gallery here. This is one of Dawn's more conventional drawings. This piece is titled Barnby. She has a lot of notations. Some of this she does from watching TV. And I believe this is a ballpoint pen. Features treading MF Global. This piece is titled Mela Luster, 2011 gouache on paper. Now, Dawn actually folds these pieces up, I guess because she can't store them all. They were unrolled, but she works on these over long periods of time. Plus, and they have little notes, measurements. It's almost like a little diary of her day's work in each one of these. This kind of makes me think of her project that she did at the boiler. I guess it was about a year ago or so. You know, and these drawings get to be so large that they actually approach an environment. It's called Susan Rethorst's. Hello. This is also semi ink on paper, 230 by 120 inches. This almost looks like a set for a movie production or something. It's Kate Teal. This is titled Jessica Drummond in Bed. Also ballpoint pen on paper. And I've been watching Dawn's work for a long time and realized that she was really an extraordinary talent. And I guess it was the last Whitney Biennial. She was actually selected as a participant, and she really made all of the Williamsburg community proud. Look at some of the detail here. I like the way she shifts out of her drawing and her line work to the notes. Peter von Baron, we meant well. These might be quotes from these 1930s or 40s movies. Well, we're going to talk to Dawn Clements. Congratulations on the show.
Oh, I love you, Lauren.
Thank you. I love you too.
James, excuse me.
So this is a new group of work, and this is also your first time that you've done a lot of collaboration, is that right?
Yes. I had collaborated before with Martin Wilner, and we had done a wonderful sort of fold-out project, sort of exquisite book style together. But that was a few years ago, and then Marc Leuthold is a sculptor who I met, and we decided we wanted to collaborate together, and I made some drawings, and then he made sculptures based on my drawings, and then
you made more drawings based on his sculpture, and one was feeding off the other. Did I hear that you're also collaborating with some dancers? Is that a dance project?
Well, Well, I guess it is sort of a collaboration. I was invited by Melinda Ring, who's a dancer, who is curating a retrospective of Susan Redhorst's work. And Susan Redhorst happens to choreograph some of her work in her apartment, and in the performance uses her furniture as the set. And so Melinda sort of thought it was an interesting fit, and she wanted to have some visual artist respond to Susan Redhorst's work for her retrospective, and so
That's great.
she thought of me. And
Good
so
for you.
while Susan was at rehearsal, I would take up residence in her apartment for a few hours at a time, and just started this little drawing that turned into a monster.
Turns into a monster, right? I got another question for you. I know you're going out to teach out at Cal Arts
Yes.
for a semester or 6 months or something. We're going to save everybody a bunch of money. Tell us, what would you tell students about drawing? What is important for a student to know about drawing?
Draw every day and draw everywhere.
Because
We need to, I don't know,
we need to draw.
document our life.
Document. That's good.
We need to take a walk and share that through our work.
Actually, your outfit kind of matches the drawings. I like that.
Like a nun, right?
And this piece here, this large piece, was all done in little 8 by 10 foot sections, and then you worked on this for a period of a year or something like that?
I worked on it for 183 days.
183 days, and then you glued everything together.
Yeah, and I did 2 every day, so it's 366 panels.
Wow.
And all a response to the work that was on the table in my studio.
Okay, Dawn. Well, congratulations. I'll let you get back, and good luck in California.
Thank you.
We love you.
Thank you, James, so much.
Thank you.
I love what you do.
Okay. All right, Dawn. So, this is Dawn Clements' recent work in collaboration with Marc Leuthold. Here at Pierogi 2000 in the heart of Williamsburg. Thanks, Kate.